I'm known as the Call of Duty Mobile LMG guy, and I'm not going to lie, this newest LMG, the MG82, when it first dropped, I found really disappointing. I guess because we had expectations from other LMGs that have been released in the game, notably the MG42. MG82 sounds similar, so we thought it was going to be another meta LMG as they were increasingly nerfing the MG42. And certainly on first try, I was underwhelmed, and I agreed with where people were placing it, which was in the mid of the pack of LMGs, of which we have a few now. The best being the aforementioned MG42. The rail is very good in specific circumstances, some real strong parts to it. The Bruin as well, and so on. PKM, one of the best true LMGs, etc. And this just was not that. But today we tested live on stream a bunch of different ways to use it, and then took it into rank, and it didn't feel like a struggle. Yes, you're going to lose out to the meta SMGs for sure. You'll die instantly to them because that's what the game is now. It's fast time to kill, too fast in my opinion, especially when you're on high ping, and the movement, especially when you're a slow player with a slow gun. But this did not disappoint. I was surprised. I went in thinking I was just going to be reporting that, yeah, this is shit, and it's not. It really isn't. Is it the best LMG? No, but you can use this and have fun. Have fun not using meta. I'd actually honestly put it in the off meta, so it's not mid. It's something that you can use this. You can do a weapon grind in ranked, and it'll be fine. Tried a couple of different gunsmiths, which were great. One was built purely for range. That was okay. One was a bit more balanced around increasing damage, but which also increased recoil. But because this gun's fast firing, as long as your radius movement speed's there, you can recalibrate and still manage the recoil just fine. For me, this is the gunsmith I've settled on at the moment. Disabled is really useful. Anywhere you hit on the body with an LMG impairs the enemy's movement, and when you're up against snipers, etc., or fast-moving SMGs at range, it will impact them and give you, just balances things out a bit. It gives you a fighting chance. The suppressor, you need to be suppressed. And this one, the agency suppressors have the unique feature that they give you a recoil bonus, and the downsides aren't too great. This Task Force barrel is what I chose on just because it had a body part multiplier and a range boost as well. Yes, it's got vertical and horizontal recoil, but like I say, in my testing, I didn't really notice it. And I'm someone that is quite sensitive to recoil, prefer low recoil guns, and this was fine. And then this here, we're just committing to not using this for hip fire, but it does give a sprint to fire delay, which is great if you're trying to be mobile-ish, and that wonderful ADS movement bonus. And then there's a bunch of different ways you could join. The reload on this is slow, so there's that. But we picked one perk to help counter that. But there are some, we tried the fast mag, and we tried the round speed 125. Those two are options. And we also dumped the disabled and tried the sleight of hand. But really, even then, boosting the reload speed as fast as possible wasn't that dramatic. And the thing that helped was actually using Gung-Ho. So while I was running around repositioning, and you need to do that, I think, with this gun. It's not the greatest camping weapon. You need to be a hit and run. You can change mags while sprinting, which really helped. And then the spare is the best melee, so changing to that as your secondary to get away, because you do seem to become a target for the others. They don't like dying to probably what people consider to be a shit gun, like that would be embarrassing. We had on Skulker with the perk Greed Red, which gave us a second perk. We used the UK grenade just to help find people if they're hiding, camping. Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised by the performance of the MG82. It's in a position to get some buffs. Certainly, yeah, if you're comparing it to what, it's all context. It probably still is mid-placed among the LMGs, but I got to say, for something that I'm having more fun with this than I did when I first started using the RAL, and I really respect the RAL LMG as a gun now in situations. But this just feels fun, and I'm gonna take it through to weapon mastery now, I think. So, yeah, let us know what you think about the MG82. I think what it suffers from is there's just haven't been any content creators really doing content on this. It dropped, and there weren't any mythics or legendaries to help sell it, and it wasn't good enough to, you know, go into the USS 9 and rec and stuff, so nobody just got into it. I'm hoping this video helps change that and showcases that it's, if you're just wanting to have fun and still perform okay, even great in bits, yes, it is not a bad gun at all. It's an okay LMG, I think. Yeah, try it. You might like it.
I think the best YouTuber in the world has to be Hissing Thoughts.